Okay, we're now moving on to the color section of the instructions for the Sazabi, and we're almost done. Now, as I was painting those those thrusters on, as I was painting the thrusters from the previous parts in yellow, I noticed that the rear skirt didn't have these on, so I painted it, and as you can see, I overcompensated. I'm about to use this Gundam eraser, which I believe is not the best in the world, but if you do this, it removes the ink, supposedly, and yeah, I guess it does advertise what it works. I guess I'm gonna have to get more Q-tips soon. There we go. Alright, I guess that's fine. I'll clean this up in a moment. For now, let me just put it all together. Let's see, P8, another 80. Here we go. Furthermore, I gotta at least put black inside those lines. That I will cover in a few moments, hopefully. There we go. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. Alright, we'll leave it there for now. Again, I'm very impressed with what I did with the thrusters. This one goes into the shoulder, and excuse me, the waist thrusters. Alright, so put this guy here. Again, there's no indication of an orientation, so either or would be fine. Get your ass over here. Put that over here. This part here is to cover this if you don't want it to be on the stand, but obviously it's going to be on a stand. I wonder if this needs to be painted. Who knows? And that goes back there. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Check that out. Come on. You guys can't tell me that didn't come out well. Okay, we're almost done with this kit. I can easily just put all the parts together and show you what it looks like. However, I didn't like the fact that some parts need to be detailed regardless, and I don't want to finish this halfway and not complete it to, finish it to completion. The one obstacle that's throwing me off is, of course, this the yellow portions of the thrusters that I've painted. Like you see, this one was all red, so I painted it in yellow, including this part. I painted this in yellow as well. It came out pretty good, but it doesn't have the finer black details as what I did with this guy, if you could see here. So what do I do with this? I could easily use this guy, but I'm gonna try something different, and I'm not only going to do this part, I'm also going to do this one as well. And this is what I talked about in the first video. I am going to get my black paint, a little thinner, or a lot depending on what you want. And this gives me an excuse to pull out one of my finer point brushes. Let's see what I got here. This could be pointy. I think I like this one better. I'll use this. Alright. So, what do I do first? Well, clearly, what we want to take paint, thin it out to the point where it's easy for us to apply it in a very, very light, thin coat. To do this, where did I put that part? To do this, and you have to forgive me, I'm looking for something that should be here, and it's not. So give me a second. I was looking for this. I'm gonna take my black paint. Give it a nice little mix. I only need a drop or two. That's all I need for now. Clean up my thing for now, and then close this. Now, we take about maybe a few drops of thinner. There should be at least a 3-to-1 ratio or 4-to-1 ratio. So if you put in 1 drop of black, make sure you put in 2 to 3 drops or more of thinner. There we go. I may want to thin this out a little further. So you want to experiment on this. You want to make sure you want to try this right. There we go. I think that should be okay. Alright. Make sure you have enough room to do your work. I'm just going to do a few here, and then obviously I'll continue on without recording, so that way I have some time. So, using a thin brush like I just did right now, and I thinned this out very clean, I'm going to apply it to here. This goes in wet. Doesn't have to be completely dark. You want to get the finer details in there. Whoops. I think that came out okay for now. Again, I'll have to take photographs so you guys can see it.